Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Now, at the start of this episode, we're going to address Hungry, because for me, as of right now, the episode where Hungry just had their weird truce thing declared just went up, and it seems to be upsetting people just as much as the Bulgaria thing and the Poland thing was. And first, I want to say that I know a lot of people are relatively new to the channel, and I want to address something into that regards, and that is that these episodes are not recorded the day before they go up. I have a full-time job, 3 pets, wife, house, social life, all those things. So I can only find like 1 or 2 days a week to, actually be able to sit down and record. So episodes are recorded in batches, which means when things with like Bulgaria was going on and everybody was, blowing up the comment section about what was going on there, just know that a lot of times, yes, I do read your comments, and yes, I see those things, but because episodes are reported in batches, depending on when the batch happened, there could be episodes that happen. Oop, just smacked my mouse. Episodes could go by between when you guys tell me something and when I'm actually able to address it on screen, just because of the nature of the way I have to do my recordings, which is unfortunate, but hopefully in the future that will change. Now, like I was saying, the episode with Hungry just went live, and everybody seems to be pretty upset about it, and I'm getting a lot of comments saying, just console annex them, console annex them. And I think what I'm going to try to do is end this series as quickly as possible at this point, because it's starting to frustrate me, and when I'm not having as much fun, I know that you guys don't like the content as much. So I'm going to try to plow through the rest of this game as quickly as I possibly can so we can start up the next series. And what we're just going to do here is the same thing we did with Bulgaria and Poland, just because it's freaking annoying as shit, is do this. Just do that. Because the truce with Hungry, some people said that it lasts for 100 days, but I'm pretty sure over 100 days have passed since that's actually happened at this point. So we're just going to do this. Province loss. Okay, so we can actually kind of see what's going on behind the scenes here because of what happened with that. Let's have these guys cancel their attacks. If you cancel your attack, because now we have to work on cleaning this up, and the border gore is pretty bad. Pretty bad indeed. Alright. Alrighty. So we got a retreating unit up here, so it looks like we're under attack. And I really don't like doing that. I don't like gaming the system. Like, when I play other games, I play on Iron Man mode, so there's absolutely no way for me to cheat. But with Hearts of Iron 3, a lot of times you have to kind of game the system because the system is not very good. Looks like they retreated right out of some of these battles. Yeah, it looks like they're not terribly interested in actually continuing this. I think I just saw captured Soviet equipment, actually. So let's... Oh, they're attacking me. Let's just clean up this border gore. And that'll allow us to do our original plan with Serbia here, too, which I'm pretty ecstatic about. You guys can attack right up in there. I just saw a pretty much one-to-one battle go down. The Oder line is being just completely unraveled, and we've pushed past it in most places to the Elbe. Dresden has fallen. Let's see, what do we got going up here? And looks like the port of Lübeck and heading up into Kiel and then into Denmark is going to be the next thing that's happening. So our infantry is going to continue walking along the coastline here. All right, that was a good battle for us. Again, right down here. It was very good. Let's look at what our supply lines look like. The biggest problem is, this big area in the middle is getting supplies around it, but we are starting to overrun enough territory for that to not to be a problem. I'm not too terribly happy with this whole Hungary thing because they were a major ally to Germany, but like I was saying before, for the sake of the series and for the sake of the channel, I think that was the best thing for me to have done. Let's see if we can't. Well, let's see if we can cross the river here. See if we can get across the Elbe easily, because we might be able to. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We might be able to cross the Elbe without too much conflict. Yeah, the 11th Panzer Division here in the the remnants of this 5th Division. That's like a Italian division or something like that. That is pretty worn out, so we're just gonna keep this a rolling. I'm just send these guys across the Elbe. Control for Western Russia, Captain of Industry, Air Force producer, land power. Portuguese units under attack. Yeah, they're definitely going to pull out of this area, it looks like, which I'm happy with. And we'll do what we were doing before, what we were talking about doing before. We'll surround Serbia and eliminate those units in there. Because it looks like most of the Italian army is probably bottled up in Serbia right now. We've broken their backs in Croatia. And it looks like we're going to take this area right here. Is that Albania? I don't know. Where the hell is Albania? Alright, we won right there. Good. Rostock's fallen. What we're going to keep doing is moving up our garrisons wherever we find them. Just because they are good at holding lines to an extent. Let's see, we're under pretty heavy attack right here, but is that Africa something or other? But no, that's actually not too bad. Dresden we took. We're pouring across the Elbe River now. It's not as much of a defensive line as I originally thought it might be, because we are just pouring straight across. And what do we got here? Breslau. Breslau's about to fall. Panzer remnants and a 3rd Motorized Infantry Division. Good. This is going well. I mean, it's going well in that I think we're wrapping up the series, and that's definitely for the best right now. Definitely for the best. Let's move some of these guys down this way. I'm definitely going to give BlackICE a rest after this, and I think I'm going to try a different mod, or a mod pack, possibly. Because I think it's about... I'm pretty sure it's time for that. Looks like the Germans are going to be suffering from lots of overruns here. Okay, these guys actually do have some strength left to them. Looks like a lot of strength, actually. So we're going to leave them alone for now. But the pocket's basically collapsing out. We're not going to get a really accurate representation of what was in this pocket, because there's tons and tons and tons of overruns. Some units did the Hungarian flag thing, where they managed to cross my lines under a neutral, quote-unquote, neutral flag. So we're not going to get an entirely accurate representation of what was going on, but rest assured we destroyed German Army Group Center. Alright, we got a German... It's definitely German troops right there. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, they're pretty... Actually, the 21st Panzer Division's completely out of it. They don't have any tanks left, so it looks like these Italian units are the ones we actually have to worry about here. And like I said, we're gonna flow through Croatia here, surround Serbia. Let's see, we got actually some strength here to work with. Yes, we do. Closing off this little, this land we had to give up for some reason. Because reasons of which there are none that I understand. I've definitely something I've come to realize over the months and years is that when I'm frustrated, you guys get frustrated. Really? When I'm frustrated, you guys get frustrated, so it's definitely best for me to try to maximize my own entertainment value so that you guys are, you know, happy with what's going on. I think we're at the point where we've broken Germany's back, though. I think we finally hit that point. Because we're overrunning their industrial centers now, which means that they won't be able to reinforce their units. So units that take casualties are kind of being perma-casualtied. And I think we'll be able to just roll up their lines. Let's grab the tanks. There's been a lively little discussion about German winters in the comment section this morning. How, you know, it's nothing compared to Russian winters. And what I think is that I'm pretty sure, if memory serves, the winters that happened in World War II were, like, record-breakingly bad. Even in Northern Europe. Yes, they're mild in Northern Europe compared to Russia, but it's still winter. And basically what the game's telling me is that there's functionally absolutely no difference between summer, spring, fall, and winter in Germany. It's 75 degrees and sunny every single day. Yeah, we're definitely wrapping the series up at this point. I was planning on doing an Operation Completely Thinkable where the Soviet Union attacks the Western Allies, but it looks like I'm going to be able to overrun all of Europe easily anyway, and the Western Allies are really simple to beat. They're not that difficult. The United Kingdom is not hard to beat. The United States is not hard to beat. I've done it before. I've done it on this channel before. Hey, the non-existent snowfall has ended. I did it in my Germany series. If you guys would like to see something like that, you're more than welcome to, pop over to my Germany series and scoot ahead to the point where, I did that, where I attacked America and the United Kingdom and things like that. It was fun. It was fun, but I don't necessarily think I need to do it again, is the thing. I don't think it's something I need to do again. Oh yeah, push through quote-unquote Romania here. Alright, who do we got here? Alright, let's take one of you guys and move you here, that way you can move on up. These guys are all retreating into Romania, or I keep saying Romania, into Serbia here. Oh, and looks like we left a little hole there, but I don't think these units have much strength left to them. Well, it looks, I don't know. Let's see, defense modifier 500, attack modifier 200. We might be able to overrun them. Northern Germany is kind of open right now. Why don't we take, like, our infantry division and attack these Italian... These guys were the ones that tried to defend Berlin. It doesn't look like they've had time to reorganize, though. They're the ones... They put up a valiant effort. That's for sure. But we're just going to go around them, and it looks like we have pretty much open reign straight into Germany at this point. So we're going to march through with our infantry. Go up and take Denmark. That shouldn't be too hard. And are we at the point... Let's see. How are these attacks going here? Okay. We doing okay here? Doing okay there. But we need a little help there. And why don't we do this? They should be... Yeah, almost ready to go. And flanking this mechanized unit should knock it out. All these guys move on up. Italian... Well, I'm not sure I really understand why the AI does things at times. Like, it really does weird things with expeditionary forces. Everybody's units end up getting sent everywhere, so, a unit will bounce around from command, order of battle to order of battle. No idea why. Was the United States actually still sending me anything? Yeah, they're actually sending me a bunch. Alright, looks like we won here. They got forced into Serbia. We've got Serbia just completely surrounded, so it's not going to prove problematic for me, I don't think. Oop, I must have messed that up. So let's send you guys this way, and send you guys this way. How are we doing here? Looks like a little rough, but we could help out a little bit. We can definitely help out. I mean, once we did the Hungary thing, it devolved. And I don't feel wonderful about it, but like I said, when I'm having fun, you guys are having fun, and that's what this is all about. Having a good time, playing a game, having a good time, having a lot of fun. And when I'm not having fun, you're not having fun, so that's what we're doing. See, I think there might be a fort here, so it might prove a little bit, problematic, but it's just Wehrmacht remnants. I still have a high defense modifier, but there's literally not very many people there, so. And we're gonna break out here. And here. And we're gonna send 2 infantry divisions here. 2 there. Alright, good. Good. Oh, and I forgot to keep closing this off. Well, we got a lot of units moving here and there. Let's have you guys attack here. I'm assuming most of these guys are worn out, and winter's basically over, so there should be any winter effects anywhere. Hommel fell. Yeah, there's a lot of troop movement still going on. A couple big battles here and there. Couple. Not a ton. And would you look at this hideous border gore now? Oh, on a side note, as of yesterday afternoon, Hearts of Iron 4 has a release date, and that is going to be June 6th. June 6th, 2016, Hearts of Iron 4 is coming out, and if I am extremely lucky, I will be playing it before then. I do not know yet. I'm waiting to hear back from Paradox, but if I'm extremely lucky, that's what'll be happening. We don't know. Don't know for sure. Don't know for sure. Oh, and actually our infrastructure projects. Well, that's all I've been, basically all I've been doing. I haven't been bothering building actual units, because you spawn in oodles and oodles and oodles of them. This is all, yeah, maxed out, so nothing to do here. But well, why don't we pop open the infrastructure map mode? And yeah, all around here I think we already did. Maybe not some of these areas. These like rail lines. Just add in a little bit more here and there. I mean, just get the infrastructure working on something, or the IC working on something. Not a big deal at this point in the game. Like I said, we're basically done. But I want to make sure we're not wasting. Other than it's, you know, after that it's yeah. Trying to articulate myself here, I'm having trouble. It's not that important, but I don't want it sitting up there annoying me. Oh, we haven't officially taken Hommel yet, so that'll take care of that. Built tons and tons and tons of infantry and a good deal of tanks, maybe like 30 or 40 divisions of tanks before the war started. But after the war started and everything was getting slammed into upgrades and whatnot, not much happened. How are we doing here? Doing fine. Doing fine. Alright, let's start moving all these units up. Cleaning up the borders, because they're hideous. Absolutely hideous. If anybody hates border gore, probably shouldn't be looking at your screen right now. Alright, looks like they're actually launching a halfway decent attack here, but the 11th Panzer Division is basically worn itself out. Worn itself out. Infantry's moving on up, keeping that going. Gotta make sure we keep these guys heading towards the front, because a lot of units are kind of getting left behind. Well, that's not a big deal. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we're at the point. Let's actually take a look at diplomacy and go to Germany. They're actually at 37% surrender progress. 37% is pretty good. Battle of Ratibor. The organization is falling. There's a couple places that are proving tough nuts to crack, but we're breaking our way in. I like that we're kind of shuffling everybody, you know, pushing everybody into Serbia in this big Serbian trap. Alright, let's see what we got to work with here. Let's take 2 infantry divisions and go there. 2 infantry divisions and go here. I mean, I doubt Romania. Yeah, no, they got nothing. They got literally nothing. And I do apologize to Robert for clicking off all of those combat statistics so quickly. Sometimes I remember to try to slow down, and other times I'm just like, well, we're having fun. Let's keep this rolling. Alright, looks like fighting into Leipzig here. Leipzig is proving a little bit more difficult, but we're going to break out and surround it pretty soon. Actually, what we could do is take, like, these units. Or, who's moving that way? Hit them from another flank. That'll help. And there are still supply problems, but that's because we definitely caused ourselves problems just extending it out so far, but there's not really any way to avoid doing that. I mean, we have a long way to go, so... Once we kind of overrun all of this area and straighten out the front lines, I think it'll become a little bit more simplistic and easy to work with. I was planning on fighting the Japanese and winning there, but again, it's entertainment value. What I'm thinking right now is fighting the Japanese, which is not going to be terribly entertaining. It's going to be worth it, just to say that I did it. I mean, once it's going to, you know, I'll beat these guys, General Winter. I'll beat Germany and their allies, and then I'll deploy all my units over there and just stomp the Japanese. Absolutely stomp them. It's not like they're going to be able to withstand the might of a full Soviet army. I have pretty minimal units over there. I could have held them at bay with probably, like, that one army I sent over in the garrisons. I've been sending more guys over just because I haven't really needed them over here, and I could press the issue a little bit over there, but I mean, there's not much to fighting them. Won the Battle of Ratibor, won the Battle of Leipzig. Another German city has fallen. All right, where were we? Right here. Oh, can't move there. Can't move there. Yep, we starved the Germans out a little bit more. This looks like as they run out of supplies, they seem to, you know, retreat further and further into the pocket, but it's not getting them anywhere anymore. So let's take these infantry and keep them on moving. What do we got here? This is the Battle of Kiel. I don't know if anybody here is going to be able to put up a fight, but they might be able to. Defense modifier of 3,000% is pretty high. So we're probably not going to get too far in this battle, but we could take a quick peek and see what happens. It looks like they retreated. All right, so they abandoned Kiel. All right, the Croatians lost, and by Croatians, I of course mean Italians, just lost 20,000 men counterattacking right here. So we are going to immediately turn around and attack Split. Those units should be worn out, and they are. All right, we are going to keep this rolling this way. All right, hopefully these units are going to be worn out. They are definitely worn out. Good. All right. Solid progress is being made, which makes me happy. Solid progress. All right. Keep these guys a-rolling. Well, actually, we could do is attack right there. Whoa. Now, this is the largest German counterattack I've seen in a very long time. Apparently, they're intent on breaking through my lines in the remnants of Romania here. Oh, time to add a war goal. Let's see. Acquire territory. Well, we're finally running out of stuff, so let's go North Germany. Add war goal. Well, let's make sure conquers on Italy. The war goal system in this game are just totally borked. It's kind of something you gotta. It's one of those things you gotta work around. Nothing left in here. Croatia. Acquire territory. What's funny is that, you know, you can only do this once a month. Croatia's got all this stuff. So, acquire territory. Croatia. Serbia, nothing. Add a war goal. Just install communism, why not? Tibet declare war, okay. The war goal system in this is definitely something I hope they work on in Hearts of Iron 4. I'm sure it will, because the war goal system in, like, Crusader Kings 2 and especially Europa Universalis 4, which I'm sure that Hearts of Iron 4 is going to be taking a lot of cues from... Ooh, light armor guns from Europa Universalis 4. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of similarities between the two. I hope that good things will come from it. Starting to make some pretty intense breakthroughs here. No supplies in this region, apparently. So why don't we take these guys, redeploy them to the north, because all we're doing is causing ourselves supply issues here. Let's grab some of these units and move right there, and some right there. Try to spread them out a little bit, help out. Not too worried about this anymore. Alright, so we got units moving up, we do. So let's take our tanks and mechanized troops and assault right here. These other ones we're going to move around out of Leipzig. It's planning on kind of reorganizing on the Elbe River, but our momentum is so good right now, I kind of want to keep it going. 6 SS Panzer remnants. I'm a little surprised they let Kiel fall so easily. I thought that was definitely going to be an area they fought a little harder for, but apparently not. Some people have been... I think I've addressed it before, but a lot of people have been asking why I've been doing the acquire territory goal thing. And it's just because it's the way the territory is granted to you after the war is over. Basically what happens is if you have acquired territory world goal, it becomes your land, which means the revolt risk is lower. And if it's occupied territory, the revolt risk is higher. And in areas where the revolt risk is high, you get reduced everything. Supply throughput, you get less, I think you get less IC from it, you get less resources, less leadership, things like that. And considering normally supply throughput is quite possibly the most important thing in terms of, you know, keeping your war going. We got Hanover right here. Kind of wanted to just keep going while we have the momentum. Supply throughput is quite possibly one of the most important things, because it doesn't matter how good your men are if they don't have any bullets, beans, or bombs. They're not going to be getting anywhere. So it's definitely important to keep that supply throughput up, which is why I'm more interested in keeping, you know, acquiring the territory and keeping the supply throughput up than occupying the territory and getting, say, more leadership out of it or something like that. Because, I mean, this point in the game, leadership is all it's doing is keeping my officer ratio high, and I've got enough to do that. I don't need tech. I don't need any more tech. I mean, I still got a little bit going into tech, but I mean, it's a foregone conclusion at this point. We are going to wrap it up, though. Can't believe they're managing to launch such strong attacks here. It's kind of interesting. Let's keep this going. Keep it moving. Keep rolling. How are we doing right here? Looks okay to me. A lot of command units up in here. Though you can clearly see we've blasted through northern Germany. We've almost made it to Denmark. Kiel has fallen. Well, in a second, Kiel has fallen. We lost the Battle of Turda, 25,000 to 28,000. I believe that was this one right here, but again, not a big deal. Let's cancel this attack. And let's see, we're about to lose this one as well. Nah, I don't think we're about to lose this one. Yeah, because they were wearing out too. Good. Making solid progress this episode. The pocket's basically been closed off. Wow, they're actually launching a counterattack. Didn't think we'd see that. I thought they were that was said and done by now. But apparently, yeah, they were interested in launching another counterattack. So this province, well, these have not fallen yet. We can't move there, but we can move here, and we can help out here. Just gonna keep squishing the pocket down, squish, squish, squish. See, these guys probably don't have anything to them. Nope. Mostly command units. Mostly, not entirely, but mostly. Guys, move up here. I'm pretty happy with the way things are going now. Pretty happy. Still a little bit slower than I would have hoped, but it's only February of 1945, and I mean, Berlin has fallen, Kiel's fallen, I believe Hanover, Leipzig, Dresden. Oh, Hanover's going. Hanover hasn't fallen yet, but Hanover's going. Good. Good. Trying to keep calm, too. So, when I let my frustration show, everybody tends to not like that as much. People expect me to stay calm. I am just like you guys. I rage sometimes. Sometimes it's necessary. Alright, let's take the naval infantry, see if we can't press across the river here. Yep, should be able to. The Oder River has been completely crushed. I mean, we're still on it right here. Well, and that's just because we ran out of supplies, but our supplies situation fixed itself. Well, we fixed it. Let's flank this guy. Move you guys here. Good. Very nice. Acquiring all that territory on Germany should be very good. I mean, that's why I'm not terribly concerned with beating the Allies. I'm going to have the combined, you know, infrastructure and resources and factory production of the Soviet Union, Germany, France, Spain, Belgium, the Netherlands, Italy, basically, you know, all of Europe and Asia. Oh, you know what? And I just realized we're running a little bit long. So everybody, if you have enjoyed this episode, just drop me a like. Leave me those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time.